I am here visiting with Kylie Brigman. She was the 3D winner in the first go of the Open barrel race at our Ruby Buckle event held in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Kylie, tell me about the backstory of how you and this horse got together.
I bought her from Kaylee Wilkerson, a girl in Missouri, and had her broke by Jared Peterson. And then I started her myself, and have had a bunch of help from my aunt, Marnie Lusnort, and have started her and hauled her ever since.
Wonderful. Now tell me about her training process. She's a 4-year-old, so you actually are futuritying her this year. Then you rolled
Yep.
your time to the Open. So what has she been like to bring along in season?
She's been one of the easiest horses I've had to start. She just has a love for it. She wants to do it, wants to work. Actually, in the first go around there, she slipped on the first barrel and then had some ground trouble, and I just happened to get lucky and hit a division. But she's been very pleasant to train.
Wonderful. Have you had experience? She's a daughter of French Streak to Vegas. Have you ridden other French Streak to Vegas colts or other Streak of Fling type horses?
This is my first one.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, maybe not your last one.
Yeah.
Help us get to know you a little bit better outside of the arena.
I'm from Sikeston, Missouri. I have a 2-year-old daughter named Peyton, and I train barrel horses for a living. My aunt is Marnie Lusnort, and I lived with her and trained under her for a while, and learned from her and rode with her, and then I've kind of branched out on my own now.
What things would you say as you were learning as a younger trainer? What kind of things have really shaped your program and your training philosophies?
Just going and watching. This is actually my first fraternity colt I've ever had of my own. Uh, I've been to a ton of fraternities going with Marnie, and just watching all the trainers and sitting up there and going places with Marnie and doing things has kind of opened your eyes to what it's really like out there.
What are take us deeper into that? What are some of the behind the scenes things that, trainers, especially very successful trainers, do to make sure that they're making the most of every opportunity?
Oh, they spend a lot of time on their horses, and man, they they just got a system down, a program that what works for them, and just they always seem to have their crap together.
Yes, yes, that's very true. That's very true. Well, you mentioned that you are a mom as well. So how do you kind of keep everything balanced with your training business and, being a mom and all the things that you have going?
Well, she likes to go. She goes with me. I'm in Memphis at the Breeders' Challenge right now, and she's here with me. And then my boyfriend, he's really good, and he'll keep her. While I went to the Ruby Buckle, he had to stay home and work, and so he kept her home and took care of her that week so I could go out there and go to that.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, my final question for you is after going to the Ruby Buckle and maybe being around Ruby Buckle, Pink Buckle type events, is there any kind of dream cross that you haven't gotten to ride yet that you are hoping to ride? Or like everyone I feel like concocts that perfect horse in their mind. What would that dream cross be for you?
Oh, I would love to ride an Epic Leader, baby. That's when I don't cross with anything.
Yeah.
And then my aunt actually just had a baby out of Heavenly Firewater, out of the VF High and Famous, that she won a lot on. And that's my ideal horse right there. I'm excited to see what that baby does.
Oh, awesome. Well, we'll look forward to you running at some future events on those dream crosses. Thank you so much for your time and making time for this interview while you're busy and on the road. And congratulations on a great week. Thank you again for coming.
Thank you.